What if I told you there was a moment, not too long ago, when he was ready to walk away from music forever? This isn't just another feel-good story. This is about a man who faced his darkest hour and almost let his gift slip away. And the reason why? It's not what you think. In a recent emotional live stream that most people missed, Sofronio opened up about something he's never talked about publicly before. And I'm telling you, it hit different. It wasn't about fame. It wasn't about money. It wasn't even about criticism or rejection from the industry. The real reason Sofronio almost quit music was something far more personal and devastating. Picture this. You have a gift that moves people to tears. You've been performing for years, touching souls, bringing joy to others, but you're barely surviving. Sofronio revealed that there were months when he couldn't afford basic necessities while pursuing his passion. But here's the part that broke my heart. It wasn't just about him. He talked about watching his family struggle, seeing his loved ones sacrifice for his dream, and feeling like he was being selfish for continuing to chase music when he could get a regular job and help support them immediately.
Magandang araw po sa inyo at welcome back dito sa ating panibagong video. Mga kapolitika, magkakaroon po ng event si Sofronio Vasquez kasama itong si Kyle Echarri dyan naman po sa lugar ng Florida sa August 2. At ito yung ating pag-uusapan at tatalakayin para sa vlog na ito. Pero bago ang lahat ay huwag kalimutang mag-like at mag-subscribe na rin kayo para updated kayo sa ating mga latest issue. At matapos nga po ang successful na event ni Sofronio dito sa Utica, New York, ay inaabangan po natin yung kanyang event sa mga susunod na araw dito sa New Jersey naman mga kapolitika. Okay, so aside from this is sa August 2 po is magkakaroon rin ng live event itong Sofronio bilang kabahagi ng Kapamilya Fiesta International dito naman sa Florida. I will be hosting the next Filipino Fiesta on August 2, 2025. It's an indoor event and it will take place at the Osceola Heritage Park. The event itself is absolutely free entrance. However, during the time of Sofronio Vasquez, there will be a limited seating for VIP fans that will include photo op. The ticket price is $50, so you may get it as soon as possible. If you wanna get closer to the stage watching him live, then call me na po. Reserving ahead of time is needed. You may contact me at my cell or PM me. Zelle and Apple Pay only to guarantee the VIP photo op. Super saya na fiesta ito, kaya save the date. Tara kapamilya, and let's support the 2024 Grand Champion of The Voice USA, Sofronio Vasquez, together with Kyle Echarri. So ito po ang pinaka-latest update ngayon kay Sofronio Vasquez. So kung sino man po sa inyo yung mga taga Florida ay contact nyo na po itong informations na nakalagay sa inyong screen. Samantala, narito naman po ang ibang mga post ni Sofronio kuha yung mga larawan doon sa kanyang event sa Utica, New York.
Yes. Shit me, you were.
This is my mother's ticket. My birthday.
Oh, yeah.
My family's that church family. Yes, we did. She's sweet.
Line up for a picture.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? We have
Shifting. You got to
She is, we know she is.
For his dream, and feeling like he was being selfish for continuing to chase music when he could get a regular job and help support them immediately. There was a specific moment, and this is where it gets really heavy, when Sofronio said he looked in the mirror and asked himself, "Am I being irresponsible? Am I putting my dreams above my family's needs?" Can you imagine having a voice like his and questioning whether you should use it? That's the level of sacrifice and internal conflict this man was dealing with. And it wasn't just financial pressure. Sofronio shared how certain family members, and I'm not judging them, they were coming from a place of love and concern, were encouraging him to be practical and pursue a more stable career path. Imagine being told by people you love that your gift, your calling, should be just a hobby. That's soul-crushing for any artist. So what changed? What kept Sofronio from walking away from music forever? It wasn't a record deal. It wasn't a big break. It was something much more powerful and personal. Sofronio shared that he was at his lowest point when he received a message from a fan, someone who had never met him, telling him how his music helped them through depression, how his voice literally saved their life during their darkest moment. And that's when it hit him. This wasn't just about his career or his family's financial situation. This was about a gift that was meant to heal, to inspire, to give hope to people who desperately needed it. He realized that walking away from music wouldn't just hurt him. It would deprive the world of something it needed. And that's when Sofronio made the decision that changed everything. He decided to trust the process, trust his gift, and trust that if he stayed true to his calling, everything else would fall into place. And look at him now. The voice, global recognition, millions of people discovering his incredible talent. But here's what makes this story even more beautiful. Sofronio isn't just successful now. He's able to take care of his family, support his community, and continue touching lives on a scale he never imagined possible. But the real lesson here isn't about persistence or following your dreams, though those are important. It's about understanding that sometimes our gifts aren't just for us. Sometimes we're meant to be vessels for something bigger. Sofronio almost robbed the world of his voice because he was focused on immediate circumstances instead of long-term purpose. This story hits me hard because how many talented people do we lose because they give up right before their breakthrough? How many Sofronio Vasquezes are out there right now, ready to quit, not knowing they're months away from changing everything? But here's what I want you to take from this. Sofronio's story isn't just about music. It's about anyone who has a gift, a calling, a purpose that seems impractical or impossible. Sometimes, the very thing that seems like a burden, that financial struggle, that pressure from others, that voice in your head saying, "Be realistic," is actually the universe testing how badly you want it. If Sofronio's story moved you like it moved me, do me a favor. Share this video with someone who needs to hear it. Maybe someone who's on the verge of giving up on their dream. And drop a comment below telling me, what's that thing you almost gave up on that you're glad you didn't? Don't forget to subscribe. This is why we fight for our dreams, people. This is why we don't give up.